Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and welcome to a beautifully fresh morning here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And we've got a ball game for you. Absolutely. Absolutely, we do. Get some coffee and some ambiance, and we'll go up with the lineups here. Yes, we will. Well, it's a beautiful morning. We are at Shea Stadium. For the second of this three-game series between the Giants at the Mets. Yes, we are. Beautiful, beautiful morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic. 1969 baseball. We're glad to have you here. It's going to be Gaylord Perry starting for the Giants. Comes in with 17 wins. And Jim McAndrew for the New York Mets. Giants come into this in second place, one game behind the Atlanta Braves. And the Mets are 12.5 behind the first place Pittsburgh Pirates. For the Giants, leading off Bobby Bonds. I could hardly get that out. Right field. Don Mason at second base. Willie Mays bats third and center. McCovey at first. Ken Henderson in left field. Etheridge at third. Dick Dietz catching. Hal Lanier at short. And Gaylord Perry the pitcher, going for win number 18 today. For the Mets, it will be Tommy Agee in center, Bobby File at third, Cleon in left field, Art Shamsky in right, Wayne Garrett at second, Eddie Kranepool at first, Buddy Harrelson at short, Duffy Dyer catching again. We're hoping that Grody will be back shortly. He's hurt. And Jim McAndrew, the pitcher, going for win number 7. And the Mets come into this 2 games under 500, 12.5 behind the first place Pirates in the East. It's August 20 in our 1969 replay. I think I'll post a tweet on this in just a minute. Oh. Yeah, I'll post a tweet on this too. Just bear with me, please. And look at that, Kathy Harden has arrived. The tweet is up, the tweet is good. Kathy Harden has arrived. I see there's RS also there. He has arrived. And we're ready for a nice leisurely morning ball game. I cannot stop playing Strat-O-Matic baseball because I don't know what else to do. I really don't. I think if I stop playing, I'll go crazy. Okay, Kathy Harden has arrived. There she is. She's got the dice. She's got the shades. She's got a big smile in the morning. We've already given our opening lineups. And I think we're ready to play ball here. Look, there's already a retweet here. A repost from somebody. You let me know if something strange happens in the world, because I am just going to be playing this ball game here. And Kathy Harden for the Mets. Okay, I'm going to stay out of this one, Kathy. Friendly. You know, I'm going to stay out of it. I really don't know. You know, the Giants are only a game behind. And the New York Mets take the field. We're at Chase Stadium. This is the second of a 3-game series between the clubs. The Giants took the first game 8-0. And leading it off, Kathy Harden for the Mets, is Bobby Bonds. That's good coffee. And I'm going to play a game this afternoon with Honus Wagner, if you don't mind. Pittsburgh, I think, at Chicago. Two good teams. The Atlanta Braves beat the Chicago Cubs 4-1 on this date. So that's why the Giants have fallen to 1 game behind. They were a half behind. They can maintain that half-game deficit with a win here. It'll be 3 p.m. Eastern today. Anyone interested? It's going to be Pittsburgh Pirates at the Chicago Cubs. Indeed it will. Tell you, Wagner went 0 for 4 in real world in this game. You see, it just goes to show you, these folks don't always come up with big hits. Heine Zimmerman will be playing for the Cubs. I always like a chance to see Heine play. Okay, Bobby Bonds steps in, folks. Here's McAndrew now. Going for his 7th win of the season. He's ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Bonds. That can be 4-10 right-handed. Fly ball left field. And there's Cleon to make the catch. 1 away. We're underway here. That's Shea. 1 down, and here's Don Mason, left-handed hitter. Beautiful morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. Absolutely. Okay, Mason facing McAndrew now. Here's the windup by McAndrew and the pitch to Mason. That's 5-8 left-handed, and that'll be a fly ball to right. Shamsky is under it. He makes the catch. It's 2 away for Willie Mays. The legend of Willie Mays. Okay, McAndrew gets this sign from Duffy. He's ready. And here's the pitch to Mays. That's 5-10 right-handed, and that's a catcher X. That'll be for Duffy. And that's he's a 4-3. That's Duffy Dyer. 4-3 for Duffy. That's a 7-4. He pops out to Duffy Dyer, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for McAndrew. And Jim McAndrew looks very nice here in the top of the first. Very, very nice. And here comes Gaylord. Look at Gaylord. He won 19 in real world. It's going to be Tommy AJ leading it off here for the Mets in the bottom of the first. Okay, Perry is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to AG. That's going to be 1-3 right-handed. And there's a base hit by AG to left field. Scooped up by Henderson. And he throws it in. AG is on first to start it off for the Mets here in the bottom of the first. And Bobby File stepping in now. I think we'll lay it down if that's okay with you, Kathy. He's a B bunter. We'll make him we'll see how the infield is, unless you object. I have no problem letting Bobby File hit away, but infield is in. He'll be a C now. Okay, here's Perry now. And the pitch. He lays it down. Oh boy, that's going to be trouble. That's a 12C. He pops to the catcher into a double play. So, Dietz. And he catches AG off the bag. It's a double play. I'm so sorry, Kathy Harden. I am so sorry to do that this early in the morning. So it's 2 outs and nobody on, and here's Cleon. I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay, Cleon facing Gaylord. Yeah, worth a shot, okay. 2 outs, nobody on though. It was a double play. Here's the pitch to Cleon. That's 3-6 right-handed. It's a single for Cleon. So Cleon's on 1-10. Being held, and Art Shamsky. Come on, hit it out of here, Art. Help me out. Okay, Gaylord from the stretch with Cleon on first and 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Shamsky. That's going to be 5-11 left-handed. Grounds it to McCovey at first X. That's going to be a 2. He's a 2-14. That'll be 14-2. That will be a 14, E14 from McCovey. That'll be a 14-9. And it's a roller, and he steps on the bag. He picks it up and steps on the bag. The side is retired. So Shamsky grounds to McCovey. The side is out, no runs, 2 hits, and 1 left. We've gone an inning. And it's a scoreless ball game. Well, McAndrew takes the mound. He'll face McCovey here on the top of the second. He retired the Giants in order. Okay, McAndrew is ready. Here's the pitch to McCovey. That's 6-2 left-handed. Grounds it to short for Buddy Harrelson. And he throws it over to Cranepool. And that's 1 out. And the first 4 retired by McAndrew. Now Ken Henderson is the batter. It's 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the second. Giants batting. Henderson at the plate. Here's McAndrew now. And the pitch. That's 1-5 right-handed. Struck him out. McAndrew really looking good today. He has retired the first 5 Giants in this ball game. Here comes Bobby Etheridge with 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the second. Okay, McAndrew is ready. And the pitch to Etheridge. That's 3-7 right-handed. Fly ball center. Agee getting under it. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. Another 1-2-3 for McAndrew. And he's retired the first 6 Giants in this ball game. We're in the middle of the second. It's a scoreless ball game. And we want to welcome you to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. McAndrew looking real good. If I recall, he didn't look so good last time, or did he? I can't remember. Yeah. A real pitcher's duel would be nice for this beautiful morning here. A Monday morning. Here's Gaylord now. He'll face Garrett, Cranepool, and Buddy Harrelson. I would love a pitcher's duel. Look like a no-no. Okay, Garrett steps in to lead it off here, bottom of the second. We want to welcome you here on this beautiful morning, wherever you may be. Okay, Gaylord is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Garrett. That's going to be 4-9 left-handed. He grounds it to short X. That's going to be for Lanier at 229. That's 19-2. And he throws him out. So there's 1 away here in the Mets bottom of the second. And here's Eddie Cranepool. Gil Hodges has his left-handed hitters in here. many of them. He's a platooner. All right, Kathy Harden for the Mets. Here's Eddie Kranepool. And the pitch from Perry. That's going to be 5-6 left-handed. Grounds it to second. That's Mason. Over to McCovey for the second out. And now Buddy Harrelson. That's good coffee. Oh, yeah. Okay, Gaylord now. Into his windup. Buddy batting left-handed against Gaylord. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 4-11 left-handed hitter. Fly ball center. And Mays is under it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Gaylord. We've gone 2, folks, and we have the makings of a duel here on a beautiful morning. And I'm going to take a little break here for about 2 minutes, give or take, just to get myself situated. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and we're playing a very interesting ball game here. I'm enjoying it, and I hope that wherever you are, you're doing well. And I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Ah, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord Christ. Oh, Christ almighty. Lord frickin' help me. Oh, ho, ho. Oh. Ah. Oh, yeah. Lord. All right, Kathy Harden, yeah. Ah. Oh, my Lord. Showdown at Shea, indeed.
Oh.
Looks to me like the Pirates have yet to play today. A quick look at the schedule. The Pirates will be hosting the Astros later today. LeMaster for the Astros and Veal for the Pirates. We'll move to the top of the third here. And it's going to be McAndrew on the mound. He's retired the first 6 Giants today. We're ready to go. McAndrew's ready. Here's Dick Dietz. Whoops. Hold on. Oh. Dick Dietz will be the batter. I've got some fresh coffee here. Whoops. And here's Dietz stepping in the box. McAndrew looking very good here in the early innings. Okay, here's McAndrew now. The windup and the pitch to Dietz. That's going to be 6-3 right-handed. Fly ball right axe. Uh-oh. Oh. That's going to be Shamsky. He's a 4-2. Let's hope we get an E-roll here. That's going to be 11. That will be a 2. E2. Let's get 4 or higher except 11. That's going to be 5, and he makes the catch. So Shamsky coming in for it. Nice catch by Shamsky. That's 7 in a row for McAndrew. And here comes Hal Lanier. Switch hitter batting left against McAndrew. Okay, McAndrew gets the sign from Dyer. Into his windup and the pitch to Lanier. That's 110 right-handed. Grounds it to first. McCovey. I'm sorry. Cranepool takes it to the bag. 2 away and 8 in a row for McAndrew. And here's Gaylord. Yeah, Hal Lanier. Oh. Okay, McAndrew now. The windup and the pitch to Perry. That's going to be 2-5. He struck him out. That's the second for McAndrew, and that's 9 in a row for Jim McAndrew. Looking really, really great here in the early innings. We'll move to the bottom of the third. Don't you think, Kathy? He's really looking good. It's going to be Dyer, McAndrew, and then back to the top of the order, Tommy Agee here in the bottom of the third for the Mets. It's a scoreless ball game. Mets looking to get within a game of 500 baseball. Giants looking to get back to a half game out and stay on pace with the first place Atlanta Braves. Here's Dyer now. He's in for the injured Jerry Grody. We expect Jerry back any day now. Okay, Gaylord is ready. And Kathy Horton for the Metsies. And here's the pitch to Dyer. That's going to be 2-9 right-handed. And that's hit well by Dyer into the gap. It's going to be a double. Duffy Dyer, a leadoff double for the Mets. On a 2-9. Clear shot into left center. Mays throws it back in, and here's Jim McAndrew now. McAndrew was an A bunter. I think we'll lay it down, Kathy Horton. I know it's great to have a guy in scoring, but it's even greater to have a guy on third. So McAndrew, an A bunter, will lay it down. The infield stays back, so he's going to be an A bunter here. Here's Gaylord and the pitch. Oh, God almighty, it happened again. 12A, but he pops out to first. No damage, no serious damage. So McAndrew couldn't quite get that. It popped up, and easy play by McCovey. One down, Dyer holds. And here's Tommy Agee. Agee singled out on a double play in the first on the attempted sacrifice by File, who popped it up to Dietz, who caught Agee off the bag. It's one out, Dyer in scoring position. And here's the pitch to Agee. That's going to be 3-10. He grounds it to short. Lanier has it, throws it to McCovey, and that's 2 away. And now it's up to Bobby File. Okay, File 0 for 1. And here's the pitch from Gaylord. That's going to be 6-2 right-handed. Fly ball to left. That's going to be for Henderson. He's at 210. Shouldn't be a problem, right? 210. That's going to be a 13-2. That'll be a 10, E10. Whoa, that could be trouble. E10, that's going to be 8. Oh, he makes the catch. Nice catch by Henderson. And the side is retired, so it's no runs for the Mets on one hit, the double by Dyer. And he was left on. We've gone 3 here at Shea. It's a scoreless ball game. And Jim McAndrew perfect thus far. He'll face the top of the order, Bonds. Bobby Bonds. Oh, that's good coffee. Wow. Lord. And I'll make more. I don't care. Second pot in the morning, no problem. Okay, Jim McAndrew finishes his warm-ups, and here comes Bobby Bonds. He flew to left in the first. It's 9 in a row for McAndrew. He's ready now. Here's the windup and the pitch to Bonds. That's going to be 1-4, and he struck him out. Oh, that's the third for McAndrew, and that's 10 in a row. McAndrew looking an awful kind of special today. Now Don Mason is the batter. 2 pots, 3 pots, who's counting? Well, I'll go for 2 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon to start off the Pirate game, and then I'll move on to the other stuff. My glamorous life. Okay, McAndrew facing Mason, 1 out, nobody on. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's going to be 1-6, and that is a base hit by Mason, right up the middle, thrown in by AG. There goes the perfect game. There goes the no-hitter. Mason is on first. A 1-6 single. 1-12, he got it. So there's Mason on first. Here's Willie Mays with 1 out and McCovey on deck. One of these days we'll have a no-hitter, Kathy. One of these days. One of these gorgeous days. Okay, Mays steps in now. Here's McAndrew. And the pitch to Mays. That's going to be 112 right-handed. He hit him. McAndrew hits Mays. And that'll be first and second for McCovey. So now 2 are on with 1 out. McCovey grounded to short in the second. Oh yeah, this is trouble. Here's McAndrew from the stretch. And the pitch to Stretch. That's 5-10 left-handed. Catcher X Dyer. He's a 4-3. That'll be 15-4. And it's a pass ball followed by a foul out. So the runners advance on the pass ball by Dyer. It's second and third, 2 outs. And McAndrew might be able to get out of this. Now here's Ken Henderson. Clutch situation for Ken. It's second and third, 2 down. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat left, Ken Henderson. Okay, here's McAndrew. And the pitch to Henderson. That's 1-4 right-handed. Grounds it to second for Garrett over to Cranepool, and the side is retired. So McAndrew gets out of that. No runs, 1 hit. He hit a batter. Both left on. Middle of the 4th. It's still a scoreless ball game. And quite a ball game it is, Kathy Harden, I would say. Every game is important now as we're heading toward the end of August. Leading it off for the Mets will be Cleon. Cleon singled in the first, was left on. Okay, here's Gaylord now. The windup and the pitch to Cleon. That's going to be 5-3 right-handed. Grounds it back to Gaylord. He's a 1-0. No errors allowed. That'll be a 10. That'll be a 0. And I don't even have to roll it. He throws him out. That means he made no errors all year. Let's wake up those Mets bats. Jones grounds out back to Perry on he just couldn't quite get the cut on that. Here's Archamsky now. Okay, Gaylord now. The windup and the pitch to Shamsky. That's 110 right-handed. Pops it up to first for McCovey. And that's 2 away. And now Wayne Garrett, a left-handed hitter. Okay, Gaylord gets the sign from Dietz. He's ready. He winds and delivers. 3-9 right-handed, fly ball right for Bonds, who makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Gaylord here. In the bottom of the 4th, we've gone 4. It's a scoreless ball game. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Let's get some more coffee going here. Let's be grateful for what we have in life. First and foremost, we have life. And I think life is worth living because it gives an opportunity for joy. I practice responsible. I try to practice responsible hedonism, not to feed into too quickly on immediate gratifications, even though some of my behavior is organized that way. Well, here we go, top of the 5th. And McAndrew will pitch to Etheridge to start it off. Beautiful, beautiful morning here at Shea. And we're sure glad to have you here. Okay, McAndrew. The windup and the pitch to Etheridge. That's going to be 2-6 right-handed, and it's a base hit by Etheridge to open it up. Now here's Dick Dietz. Some of you may remember Dietz. He's been in and out of the lineup. He's hit a couple clutch home runs for the Giants. Right now, I think whoever is out. Here's Dietz. They'll let him hit away here. It's Etheridge on first, no outs to lead it off McAndrew. Tug McGraw is rested. Ron Taylor is rested, if needed. Okay, here's McAndrew and the pitch to Dietz. Whoa! That's 4-7 right-handed. He walked him. McAndrew loses Dick Dietz on a base on balls. So it's first and second. Yeah, they got, you can see Ryan Kuntz and DeLauro pitched last game. I remember that. Here's Hal Lanier now, with Gaylord on deck. Lanier, a switch hitter, batting left against McAndrew. It's Dietz on first, Etheridge on second, nobody out. A scoreless ball game. Okay, McAndrew working from the stretch. And here's the pitch to Lanier. That's going to be 5-10, left-handed. Catcher X, Dyer. 4-3 again. Whoa. 19-4, it's a pass ball, followed by a foul out. So So the runners advance again. A second pass ball by Duffy Dyer. Dyer having a little trouble there. And now he's in trouble here. Second and third, one out, and it's going to be Gaylord. They're going to bring the infield in on Gaylord. Better yet, keep it back. Gaylord struck out in the third. McAndrew in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord help me, please. Okay, McAndrew. And the pitch to Perry. That's going to be 4-4 right-handed. Grounds it to third X. That's file at 312. This could be trouble. 312, 3-3. And that is going to be a base hit. And that's going to load him up. Actually, that scores a run. That went right past File. He couldn't get it. Etheridge scores. Dietz goes to third. So Gaylord helping his cause with a base hit just past the reach of Bobby File. So it's first and third, one out, one in. Kathy doesn't like this. Here's Bobby Bonds. They're going to play the infield back for the double play. Okay, McAndrew. And the pitch to Bonds. That's going to be 1-7 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, and that was a big one. He struck Bonds out for the second time, and that's his fourth strikeout today. If he can get Mason, let's consider it a good deal. With one in, first and third, two outs now. Mason 1 for 2. McAndrew gets the sign from Dyer. He's set. And the pitch to Mason. That's going to be 4-10 left-handed. Fly ball center. This should do it. Agee is under it. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. But one run for the Giants in the top of the fifth. On two hits, two singles, a walk, and two left. We've gone 4.5. It's a 1-0 ball game. It's still early, and he's looked a little shaky there in the last couple innings. Jim McAndrew. Here's Gaylord now. He'll face Cranepool, Harrelson, and Dyer in the bottom of the fifth. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord. Lord, that's good frickin' coffee. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the fifth, it's Eddie Cranepool to lead it off. Okay, Gaylord is ready. Here's the pitch to Cranepool. That's going to be 4-5 left-handed. Fly ball left field for Henderson. And that's one away. And that's 9 in a row for Gaylord. Now, Buddy Harrelson, switch hitter batting left. Okay, Gaylord now. And the pitch to Harrelson. That's going to be a 1-2. And he lines it to first, 2 outs. McCovey right there on the spot. And now Duffy Dyer. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th, Mets batting. They trail 1-0. Okay, Gaylord is ready. Here's the pitch to Dyer. And that's going to be 6-7 right-handed. Struck him out. And that's the first for Gaylord as far as strikeouts go. Another 1, 2, 3. He's retired 9 in order. We've gone 5. It's Giants 1, Mets nothing. And I want to tell you, yeah, he needs to redeem himself. In fact, those past balls contributed to those to 1 run, and he did not redeem himself. So we're going to head to the top of the 6th. It's a 1-0 ball game. It's going to be Mays, McCovey, and Henderson here in the top of the 6th. Okay, here's Mays. Pop to Dyer. And hit by a pitch left on. Okay, here's McAndrew. And the pitch to Mays. That's 4-4 right-handed. Grounds it to third X. That's going to be file of 3. He is a 3-12. That's 14-3. That's going to be 12, E12. 6 or higher, please, except 11. That's going to be 11. It boots it. Booted by Garrett. I'm sorry, File at third. That's the first error in this ball game. So Mays is on. And here comes McCovey. McCovey 0 for 2. McAndrew has handled Stretch pretty well thus far. Grounded to short, popped to Dyer. Okay, McAndrew from the stretch now. And the pitch to McCovey. Yeah, it's a 5-5 left-handed. Struck him out. Oh, that was big. That's the 5th for McAndrew. And here's Ken Henderson. Switch hitter batting left. Okay, McAndrew from the stretch, please. And the pitch to Henderson. That's going to be 3-9 right-handed. Struck him out. Number 6 for McAndrew. And Bobby Etheridge is the batter. Okay, McAndrew. Etheridge 1 for 2, scored the only run. He led off in the 5th with a single, came home on Gaylord's base hit. Here's the pitch to Etheridge now. That's going to be 3-6 right-handed. He walked him. So McAndrew throws a pass ball, a base on balls. It's first and second for the always dangerous Dick Dietz. Dietz flew to right and walked. The Giants have first and second here with 2 outs. McAndrew trying to get out of this. This could be a turning point right here. The pitch to Dietz. That's going to be 2-3, and he hit him, and he's just got a warning. McAndrew has just been warned. That's going to load the bases. That's the second batter that McAndrew was hit. I hardly think it was intentional. Who wants to load the bases? But Hal Lanier is the batter. He could have walked him. So it's Dietz on first, Etheridge on second, and Willie Mays on third with 2 down. And Hal Lanier is the batter. He's a switch hitter batting left. Here's McAndrew. The pitch to Lanier. That's going to be 210 right-handed. He grounds it to Buddy Harrelson at short. Throws to Cranepool. On the side is out, Kathy Harden. He gets out of it again. I think that's going to be the last inning for Jim McAndrew. He's just gotten into too much trouble the past 3 innings. It's no runs, though. No hits, the error, a walk, a hit by pitch. 3 left on. And we're in the middle of the 6th. It's a 1-0 ball game. I'm hearing now that is it for Jim McAndrew. Jim pitched 6. He's the loser of record. He's fortunate to have let up only 1 run. He allowed 1, 2, 3 hits. That's all. He walked 2. He struck out 6. And he has allowed 1 run. And like I said, Tug McGraw, well rested in the bullpen, is warming, and he will come in. Tug McGraw, the left-hander, will come in. There's going to be a hitter. We're going to take a break here for about 2 or 3 minutes, but just to let you know who's going to come in and hit against Gaylord. It's going to be Kenny Boswell. He's a left-handed hitter, so it's a logical choice. You're going to be seeing more of Boswell in this lineup. We use the actual lineups. It's going to be Kenny Boswell to pinch hit for McAndrew, who ran into some problems in the last 3 innings. He put 2 or more runners on base. Kenny Boswell will hit. And we'll be back here. It's a tight ball game. 1-0 Giants. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'll need water. That coffee is almost shot, for Christ's sakes. Christ's sakes. Well, that fucking coffee. That's not worth shit. I'm gonna have to make a whole new half a pot here. The amount left is just not doing it for me. Do a 10 cup. Just got to try to get through these days, folks, because exactly, Kathy Martin, exactly. It's coffee time. It's going to be a 10 cup. Let's get going here. Let's get going. Kenny Boswell pinch hitting for McAndrew after 3 tough innings by McAndrew. They got McGraw warming. Here's Ken Boswell now. Left-handed hitter facing Gaylord. Gaylord has retired 9 in order. Here's the windup and the pitch to Boswell. That's going to be a 4-6 left-handed. Grounds it to McCovey at first. And he takes it to the bag, 1 away. Kathy Harden for the Mets. And we go to the top of the order, Tommy Agee. The coffee is brewing. Agee 1 for 2 today. Okay, Gaylord is ready. There's Agee in the batter's box. Here's the pitch from Gaylord. That's 1-3 right-handed. It's a base hit by Agee to left. Thrown in by Henderson. Agee's second single of the ball game. So Agee on first, 1 out, and here's Bobby File. File 0 for 2. Mets trail by 1. Okay, here's the pitch to File. That's 3-7, and he flies it to left field for Henderson, who makes the catch. Agee holds. 2 down. And here's Cleon. Coffee brewing, the game is brewing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Cleon steps in. Agee on first, 2 down. Here's Gaylord. And the pitch to Jones. That's 6-8 right-handed. Grounds it to short Lanier. Over to McCovey. And the side is retired. So no runs for the Mets in the bottom of the 6th. 1 hit left on base. We've gone 6. It's 1-0 Giants. We've got a ball game here. And there's a new pitcher for the Mets. His name is Tug McGraw. He is a left-handed hitter. And when he's on, nobody can be better than him. Tug McGraw coming in and on the mound, taking his warm-ups. And he'll face Gaylord, Bobby Bonds, and Don Mason, I'm sorry. Tug McGraw. What a beautiful morning for a ball game. Boy, this game has sped along. I'm going to sneak a cup. Yeah. There we go. Bubbles. Bubbles. One of these days I'm going to drop that coffee all over the sheet. And we're not going to make a big deal of it either. Okay, here we go. Tug McGraw is ready. He comes in for McAndrew with the score 1-0. And it's going to be Gaylord leading it off. McGraw, left-handed pitcher. Here's Gaylord. He bats right-handed. Oh, okay, McGraw is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Perry. That's going to be 6-6 right-handed. Uh-oh, that is a base hit. Gaylord with his second hit of the ball game. Go figure. A single, he just got it right off McGraw. 6-6 right-handed. And that is a base hit to left field. Thrown in by Cleon. So Gaylord on first, and here's Bobby Bonds. Okay, McGraw. Bonds 0 for 3, struck out twice today by McAndrew. And the pitch to Bonds. That's going to be 4-8 right-handed. Struck him out. That's the third time Bobby has struck out today. One down. He is notorious, by the way, for striking out. 187. I mean, that's astronomical. I remember that as a kid, noting that. Okay, it's 1 out. Gaylord on first, and Don Mason is the batter. Okay, McGraw from the stretch now. This is lefty-lefty. They're going to let him hit. Here's the pitch to Mason. That's 5-11 left-handed. Grounds it to first, Eddie Cranepool. That's going to be 3-10 for Eddie. That's a 15-3-10. 7 or higher, and he's okay. No, he boots it. That's an error for Cranepool. The last thing the Mets needed. And that'll be first and second with 1 out. Second error for the Mets today. And here comes Willie Mays. We need some heat from McGraw. Okay, McGraw now from the stretch. And the pitch to Mays. That's 3-7 left-handed. That's a base hit. And Perry comes home. 2-0 Giants. I want the Mets now, by the way. Good key base hit here for Mays. It was first and second. Perry scored. Now it's first and third with 1 out. It's 2-0 Giants now. Okay, McGraw. McCovey is 0 for 3. The pitch to McCovey. That's going to be 6-3 left-handed. There's a base hit up the middle. Oh, Lord McGraw. Mason scores. That's unearned. And that's 2 runs for the Giants here in the 7th. It's first and second with still only 1 out. McGraw having trouble. It's 3-0 Giants. And Ron Taylor is warming in the bullpen. Sometimes he has it, sometimes he doesn't. Here's Ken Henderson, switch hitter, batting right. It's McCovey on first, Mays on second, 1 out. And the pitch to Henderson. Switch hitter, batting right, 3-9 against the left-hander. He struck him out. Okay, that's 2 for Tug. And here's Bobby Etheridge. Tug trying to get out of this. Etheridge flew to center, singled and scored the first run, and walked left on in the sixth. Here's McGraw. And the pitch. That's going to be 1-9 left-handed. He flies it to center, and Agee is under it, and the side is retired. But 2 runs for the Giants. One of them was unearned on the error by Kranepool. It's the 7th inning stretch, people. And it's a 3-0 ball game. Meanwhile, Gaylord, very, very tough today. Shutout baseball. He's allowed only 4 hits, hasn't walked a batter. It's going to be Art Shamsky to lead it off. Shamsky is 0 for 2. Okay, here's Gaylord now. And the pitch to Shamsky. That's 4-4 left-handed. Fly ball center for Mays. 1 out. Now Wayne Garrett. Garrett 0 for 2 today. Tell you, Gaylord has been very, very tough today. No doubt about it. Okay, Gaylord into his windup, and here's the pitch to Wayne Garrett. That's going to be 2-4 right-handed, and it's a base hit to right field. Bonds throws it in. Garrett on first with 1 down. And here's Eddie Kranepool for redemption. Eddie 0 for 2. Could sure use a long one by you, Eddie. Eddie's known to hit some home runs. His 3-column looks pretty good. Against Perry. Okay, here's Perry now. From the stretch, Garrett on first, 1 out. And the pitch to Kranepool. That is a 1-6 right-handed, and that is a grounder to first, double play. He was not being held. I would have had to say it, but a C, I would not have done so. So the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. That busts the wind out of the Mets sails in the 7th. And it's a 3-0 ball game through 7. And here's Tug McGraw. Now, don't miss our afternoon game. That's going to be 3 p.m. And that's going to be back to our 1911 series. It's April 18. And it's going to be the Pirates at the Cubs. They're in the middle of a series. This one will be at Westside Grounds in Chicago. All the stars will be playing, including Honus, Wagner, and for the Cubs, Heine Zimmerman. So we hope you'll join us. Oh, we'll do the top of the 8th, then I'll take a little break. Try to get my head together. Here's Dick Dietz to lead it off. Here's McGraw's 2nd inning. He allowed 2 runs, one of them unearned, in his first in relief of McAndrew. Okay, here's Tug now, the pitch to Dietz. That's going to be 2-8 left-handed. Grounds it to short, Harrelson. Throws to Kranepool. Dietz is retired. Now Hal Lanier. Lanier 0 for 3 today. Okay, McGraw. And the pitch to Lanier. That's going to be 3-8 left-handed. And there's a base hit by Hal Lanier, his first of the game. And here's Gaylord, who is 2 for 3 today. He scored the second run and knocked in the first. In fact, he has knocked in what is thus far the winning run in this ball game. It's 3-0 Giants. Lanier on first, 1 out. Here's McGraw now. And the pitch to Gaylord. That's going to be 5-6 right-handed. And he struck him out. I was ready to pull him if he can't retire Perry. And here's Bobby Bonds. Bonds 0 for 4. Struck out 3 times. His last 3 at-bats, twice by McAndrew and then by McGraw. There'll be a hitter for Tug in the bottom of the 8th with Ron Taylor warming. Here's the pitch to Bonds. That's going to be 2-4 left-handed, and he flies it to left field for Cleon. And the side is retired. No runs for the Giants in the top of the 8th on 1 hit. The single by Lanier left on base. It's still 3-0 Giants. That's it from McGraw. He pitched 2 innings. 4 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts. He allowed 1 earned run and 1 unearned run. There'll be a hitter for him in the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be Gaylord. Throwing shutout baseball. He's allowed 5 hits, no walks. He'll face Harrelson, Dyer, and then a pinch hitter for the Mets. And it looks like Don Clendenin will be the hitter. We sure do hope there'll be someone on base. So it's going to be Harrelson, Dyer, and then Clendenin pinch hitting, and Ron Taylor will be the new pitcher. The 3rd for the Mets today. There's Ron Taylor warming. He's a pretty good reliever. And I'll be back in just a couple minutes to get my head together for the rest of this game and sort of get into a stage of acceptance that this game is going to have to end eventually. I cannot really, I don't cope very well unless I'm playing Strat-O-Matic, people. It's a sickness. And I'll be back very shortly. Oh. Even the smallest of tasks are arduous for me if I don't want to do them, you see. The things I like to do, no problem. So it's all in my head. It's all in my frickin' head. Oh. Boy, has Gaylord been tough today. God. Get some coffee here, please. Coffee? Coffee hit? Hot coffee. Giants, by the way, have won 5 games in a row. And they beat the Mets 8-0 in the first of this 3-game series. They're just a game behind the Braves. The first place Atlanta Braves, who are holding on there. Well, here come the Mets in the bottom of the 8th. They trail 3-0. Gaylord has been very, very tough today, and it's going to be Buddy Harrelson leading it off. Switch hitter batting left. Kathy Harden for the Mets. And Dyer on deck. It's going to be Clendenon hitting for McGraw. Okay, Gaylord is ready. He gets the sign from Dietz. And the pitch to Harrelson. That's going to be 1-8 right-handed. He struck him out. That's the second for Gaylord today. 1 down. Now here's Duffy Dyer. Dyer 1 for 2. He doubled, was left on in the 3rd. Here's Gaylord. And the pitch to Dyer. That's going to be 1-6 right-handed. Grounds it back to Perry. Throws it to McCovey, 2 away. And there's going to be a pinch hitter for Tug McGraw. Again, Ron Taylor coming in to pitch the top of the 9th. It's going to be Don Clendenon. Clendenon used mostly against left-handed pitching. But he'll come in here against Perry, the right-hander. 1-10 and it's gone. 1-6, it's 1-16 and it's gone. Okay, Gaylord with 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Clendenon. That's going to be 3-9 right-handed. He struck him out. Swinging. And the side is retired. Another 1-2-3 for Perry. His 3rd strikeout there on Clendenon. And after 8, it's still a 3-0 ball game. God almighty. Tough pitching by Gaylord. Here's Ron Taylor, the 3rd pitcher for the Mets today. And he'll face Mason, Mays, and McCovey. 3 M's coming up here in the top of the 9th. Okay, Taylor is ready now. Here's Mason. And if you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it'll be the top of the Mets order. Agee, File, and Jones. Okay, Taylor is ready. Mason is a left-handed hitter. Here's the windup by Taylor and the pitch. To Mason, 5-3 left-handed, grounds it to first, Eddie Kranepool. He's a 3-10. That's going to be a 10-3. That's going to be a 10 E10 roll. 7-12 is out. Oh, he boots it again. His 2nd error of the ball game. Eddie Kranepool with his 2nd error And that's going to be 3 errors for the Mets today. So Mason is on. And here's Willie Mays. Mays 1 for 3, hit by a pitch, reached on an error by File, and singled left on. It's Mason on first, no outs here, top of the ninth. Taylor in for McGraw for McAndrew. 3-0 Giants. We're at Shea Stadium. Yeah. Okay, here's Taylor now. And the pitch to Mays. That's going to be 6-5 right-handed, and he grounds it to short Buddy Harrelson. He's at 227. That'll be a 14-2, and he throws him out. And Mason goes to second. 1 out, Mason on second for Stretch McCovey. Always dangerous. I just assume walk him. But we'll pitch to him. Watch him hit a home run now. It's Mason on second with 1 out. Here's the pitch to McCovey. That's going to be 6-10 left-handed, and that grounds to first, and Mason holds. So Cranepool gets it that time, 2 away. For Ken Henderson. Switch hitter batting left. Okay, Taylor now. Henderson is 0 for 4, struck out 3 times. The pitch from Taylor. That's 3-9. Right-handed, struck him out for a 4th time today. He must have had a lot of strikeouts. Oh, that is a lot of strikeouts in 374 innings, 64. Side is retired, no runs, no hits, the error left on. And we're heading to the bottom of the ninth. The Mets trail by 3. And it's Gaylord going for the complete game win here. And the shutout. That would be his 18th win of the season. His teammate, Juan Marichal, leads the majors with 21 wins. A win here would tie Perry for second in the NL with 18, tied with Bill Hands of the Cubs. Here's AG to lead it off. Tommy AG. AG 2 for 3 today. Okay, Perry is ready now. Here's the windup. And the pitch to AG. That's going to be 2-8 right-handed. It's a base hit to left. That's the way to get it started. By the way, this is Gaylord's first endurance inning. His endurance is the 9th. My Jesus. And Bobby File. God. And there's really nobody really much better to bring in. We'll let him hit away. If Gil Hodge is going to put him in the lineup. It's Cleon on deck. Okay, Gaylord from the stretch. And the pitch to File. That's going to be 1-7 right-handed. Fly ball center field. Mays is under it, 1 away. Here comes Cleon. Cleon 1 for 3 today. Gaylord from the stretch. And the pitch to Cleon. That's going to be 1-6 right-handed, and that's going to be a drive hit out, a base hit. AG goes to third. And Art Shamsky is going to come up. He's going to be the tying run. Oh my. So one more hit or walk. And he has reached fatigue. There's action in the bullpen. Don McMahon, a right-hander, is warming. And Ray Sadecki, a left-hander. So they got both. They can't afford to lose anything here in this pennant race. Coincidentally, a very young Ray Sadecki will be starting for the St. Louis Cardinals in the first game of the 1964 World Series, and that starts on Wednesday of this week at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Kathy Harden almost doesn't want to watch. Okay, they're going to let Perry stay in here. And that's going to be it for Gaylord. Oh my, look at that. They're pulling Gaylord. They're bringing Sadecki in, the left-hander, to face to the left-hander Shamsky. How do you like that? Perry, the winner of record. Sadecki will not be eligible for the save. Perry pitched 8 1/3 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. He did not walk one batter. He struck out 3. He's allowed no runs, and that's it. They're going to bring in Ray Sadecki, the left-hander, and they really don't have anybody worthwhile. Shamsky still has they're going to let Shamsky hit against the left-hander. A very rare event. But he still has power. So they're going to go for the long shot here. Sadecki is ready. It's lefty-lefty. It's 1 out. Cleon on first, AG on third. Shamsky 0 for 3 today. Kathy Harden pacing. The infield is back for the double play. Sadecki is ready. He's from the stretch. And the pitch to Shamsky. That's 2-3. And that's a base hit by Shamsky. Agee scores. Jones goes to second. That was a base hit to right. And he will hold. Oh my. That'll be charged to Gaylord. And look at that. Now Wayne Garrett, a left-handed hitter. It's a 3-1 ball game. The tying run is on first, Art Shamsky. My Lord. Amos Otis is coming in to run for Art Shamsky at first base. Otis comes in, stretching his legs. If need be, well, he doesn't play right field. Cleon doesn't play right field. Oh, shit. Agee can play right. So Agee will move to right, Otis to center. And Cleon stays at left. Otis is running. And here, they're going to have a hitter for Wayne Garrett. How do you like that? Wayne, not much of a hitter against left-handers. They got away with it with Shamsky. It's going to be Ron Swoboda. How do you like that? Ron Swoboda coming in. Al Weiss would come in to play second base in the event that the Mets tie it. It's Otis on first, Jones on second, Ron Swoboda coming in. And they're going to keep Sadecki in. They got Cranepool left-hander due up. Okay, Sadecki is ready. Swoboda pinch hitting for Garrett. Here's Sadecki from the stretch and the pitch. That's 2-7 left-handed. He struck him out. And Eddie Cranepool will not hit. Look at that card. Look at that frickin' card against left-handers. There's going to be a hitter for Eddie Cranepool. Clendenin has already been used. My God. It's going to be Rod Gaspar, a switch hitter. Rod Gaspar. But believe it or not, J.C. Martin can play first, and he would do so. Thank you very much, Kathy Harden. Thank you. JC would come in if they tie it at first. And here's Rod Gaspar. It's all up to Rod Gaspar. Harrelson on deck. It's 2 outs. Gaspar the winning run. He's got a home run 1 here. That's his only chance. He's a W. And that's it for Ray Sadecki. Oh my, they're taking him out. How do you like that now? They're going to bring McMahon in. Going to be a break in the action here. No one's eligible for a save. Sadecki pitched 130, allowed 1 hit, struck out 1, no runs yet. And that's it for Sadecki, the left-hander. They're going to go with, even though Gaspar is a switch hitter, they're going to go with Don McMahon, the right-hander. They feel they can do better with McMahon. He pitched in this game in real world. He only had 24 innings pitched. Wow. Well, this is 1/3 of them. Here's Rod Gaspar with 2 outs. First and second, it's Otis on first, running for Shamsky. Cleon on second, 1 in already. Otis the tying run on first base. That's going to be it for the coffee. It's come down to Rod Gaspar, Kathy Harden for the Mets. Okay, McMahon is ready. Gaspar steps in to the batter's box. Switch hitter batting left. My God. Look at his card against left-handers. Holy shit. I should not have brought Gaspar in. Oh, Lord Christ. Look at his card against left-handers. Oh, well, I didn't see it. Sorry. It better land on Gaspar's card. Switch hitter batting left. Here's McMahon. And the pitch to Gaspar. That's going to be 3-5. It's a base hit to left field by Gaspar. Jones goes to third. Cleon, 1-16, 2 outs, 1-18. 1-16. 1 run's not going to do us any good. We're going to have him hold. That's not going to do us any good, 1 run. I know that's very, very, very controversial. But here's Buddy Harrelson. You see, I'm looking for a base hit with 2 asterisks, Kathy Harden. 1-16, that's 80%, 20% chance the game is over. We're holding Cleon at third. 1 run would do us no frickin' good. Here's Buddy Harrelson, switch hitter batting left again. Tough card. But we will hope he gets on his own card. Here's McMahon now. What an inning. From the stretch, McMahon. And the pitch to Harrelson. Oh, my Lord. 4-3 left-handed. Grounds it to first. Uh-oh. McCovey 2-14. That is a 4-3 left-handed. Grounds to first 2-14. That's a 4-2. McCovey scoops it and takes it to the bag. And the ball game is over. That was a tough loss for the Mets. The final score, Giants 3, Mets 1. Real tough loss. We tried. The win goes to Perry, his 18th of the season. McAndrew, a tough loss. He pitched good baseball. And we're so sorry, Kathy Harden. The final line here, Giants 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Mets 1 run, 9 hits, and 3 errors. The Mets out-hit the Giants and lost. They gave it a good try. The 3 errors were very, very costly. The error by Cranepool was the costly error. In fact, that's the only one that led into a run. The Giants are now a 1/2 game behind the first place Atlanta Braves. The Mets fall back 3 games under 500, 13 behind the first place amazing Pittsburgh Pirates. That's the ball game. We hope you enjoyed it. You all have a great day. Kathy Harden, thank you as always. You have a nice morning, Kathy. And take care, folks. I'll catch you all next time. Indeed. Take care.